All right, let's talk about the marker entries themselves. You're going to spend a lot of time, if you're making an index, working in this marker window. So let's just talk a little bit about that. The first thing we really want to talk about is levels. In an index, you could have multiple levels, and that's useful for combining entries. And let's just give you an example here. Let's take some of these topics here. So we're going to say remove custom ruling and shading from selected cells. And let's make sure that index is selected here, our marker type. And let's go ahead and add that. And then let's go ahead and add another one here. Remove custom ruling and shading from selected table. And then we want to add a third one. Remove custom ruling and shading from all tables. So we're going to click create. And let's go ahead and update this. So we're going to click the little update button. And then we'll go ahead and generate the index. And we'll show you what we have in the index. Okay, so what we have really is we just have like a flat list of entries under the R's. We have the remove custom ruling and shading from all tables and so on. And in the index, you may want this to be in levels. So for example, what you may want is remove custom ruling and shading to appear once, and then the other three parts of it from all tables, from selected cells, from selected table, you might want those to appear as sub-entries or sub-levels. And the way you do that is with a colon character. So let's go back to the document, the original document here, and let's change these. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave remove custom ruling and shading, but we're going to put a colon character between the levels. So we're going to say remove custom ruling and shading is level 1, and then level 2 will be from selected cells. So we're going to go ahead and save that, and then we'll do that to this entry. Again, we're going to replace that space with a colon character, and then we got to do it one more time here. Okay, so now let's update the index and we'll show you what we got. So we go ahead and generate it, and we bring our index to the front, and you can see what we have now. We have levels. So we have this level 1, remove custom ruling and shading, and then we have what we should have is 3 entries below, but we made a mistake here, and we'll show you what that is. So from selected cells, from selected tables. Now the reason we made a mistake here is our top level, we put the colon in the wrong place in this one. So it sees it as a totally separate entry. I mean, the phrase remove custom ruling and shading is different from remove custom ruling and shading from. So we're going to go ahead and fix that. Now what we can do is similar to what we do in tables of contents and lists. If we hover over this entry, pressing the Control-Alt keys, you'll see the cursor changes into the little pointy finger. And if we click on it, it's actually going to take us to that marker. And what we'll do is we'll remove that colon, replace it with a space, and then we'll back up here, and the colon really should be in this location here. We'll click the Save button, and then we'll click the Update button in the book window, and we'll go ahead and generate this again, and you'll see it'll fix that. And that's what we wanted in the first place. So you have a top level entry before the colon, and that won't get a page number. That's just going to be the entry, and then we get the 3 sub entries. So a lot of times you're going to want levels in your indexes, and that's how you do it. You separate the levels with a colon character.